Alright, and we are back. So, where we previously left off, as I can remember, we're off to learn the location of the Elder Scroll so we can learn how to kick Alduin in the bum. So we need to actually go to the College of Winterhold library to actually, try to discover it. But, we decided to go over here by the outpost first. Make a little travel so we can just, discover Dawnstar. And then we just happen to stumble upon an oncoming mission. So let's go ahead and get that started.
What might you need?
So apparently everyone in town has been, like, oh, they're having bad nightmares. But, yeah, we're like, nah.
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
What can you do anyway? Dreams aren't real.
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
So what's your plan?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
What do you mean, return? You've been there.
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
I trust you. How can I help?
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
So who is the Daedric Lord Vermina?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
What does she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Alright, let's go.
I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Yeah, so pretty much, there's rumors that the Daedric Lord Vermina, which is, I mean, excuse me, again, it's really debatable, like, who's considered more bad than good, if that makes any sense, when it comes to the Daedric Lords, but Vermina is considered one of the bad ones. So let's basically wait for you to sleep. My game just crashed, so I'll be right back. Okay. So we're back. Alright, it took me about half an hour, but
follow me.
I don't know what it was. Like, we were doing really well, and then all of a sudden, like, the game just kept crashing every time I came back. Oh, I thought that was another courier.
Sorry, gotta run.
No, you're fine, kid. Anyways.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly
back
watching
off,
them suffer.
Don't come close to me. Okay, are you gonna keep moving? There we go. Anyways, so yes, I went ahead and deleted the game and reinstalled it, and then I put in
the tower on that hill is
a lot less mods,
here
but still got the mods that pretty much affects the environment.
But it was deserted for quite a long time.
And I went ahead and took off this graphic mod that basically makes Skyrim a little bit brighter, but honestly, this does make it a little bit more realistic looking.
The temple's been abandoned.
That's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. So I just had to delete some stuff and then reinstall the game and stuff like that. So I think it may have something to do with. I like how this guy is still talking. By the way, I just noticed he was. Oh no, keep going. If you got any more to say, go ahead. I don't have anything to say. No, all right. Anyways, so I think it really has.
See you again, friend.
I think it really has something to do with the new update patch that Bethesda just released on Skyrim. It's like 17 megabytes. But Yeah, it's supposed to help with, apparently there was a bug going around. Where, like, after you get out of the loading screen, all you see was the black screen, but you can still hear everything. Of course, you know, you got your occasional freezes and crashes and all that good stuff. The usual. But, really, I haven't experienced any of those. That was the first time, my game crashed, was just now, so. But, yeah, it's whatever, so. As long as we get it fixed, and as long as it stay fixed, then it's fine, you know. Yeah, because I was going to try to do everything I could to get back to where we were, so. Even if it meant restarting the game. But then that means that's pretty much probably going to take a day off of my schedule, just to get back to where we were. Fucking cough drops. So I know I've been checking like these cough drops like all week, and trust me, it makes me feel like it affects my commentation quality, whatever you want to call it, because you know I'm trying to chug that. Then you know I get constant you know snot or whatever you want to call it, you know, just crumbling up my throat, making it feel groggy and all that stuff. It's annoying, but I mean, what can you do? So just calling off stupid allergies. Stupid allergies. Oh, I'm so tempted to just spruce wood out that off the mountain. So, okay, let's go ahead and save us a trip. Oh, you're just gonna stick around? Well, what a scaredy cat. Alright. Stupid animal! Oh, I missed. Alright. Oh man, I'll tell you though, like playing this game only on the weekend definitely makes me miss this game a lot more. Like every time I come back to play it, I'm more interested and invested to play it. It's definitely more of a refreshing start. Every time I come back to this game. Wait, what? Ah, about to explain. Usually there's frostbite spiders that chill out here and attack us, but it might be because I'm doing this at a higher level. So usually every time I start a new game, I get out of Helgen, go to Riverwood, and then I'll go to Whiterun, fast travel to Dawnstar, get the secret chest that is there that you can get so much stuff out of. If it's still there, I'll show you. Around here. Where'd you go? Where's our guide? Okay. And skip another hour to see if he will disappear. Yeah, it's popping these cough drops all week, just like Max popping painkillers, you know. Except I'm not trying to heal from freaking bullet wounds and stuff like that. So, there he is. Alright. Probably had to go take a dump or something like that. That's fine, understandable. So, yeah. Randy, how does it feel to, I don't know. I don't really have nothing to talk about, right now. It's probably first, playing Skyrim, so. It's probably because, like, like, we're so close to our objective, there's really nothing I need to prattle on about just yet, so. Just sit back and enjoy the music with the squad.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Were they successful?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the Miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
So what does the miasma do?
The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years.
Ah, the music's kicking in at the right time.
To slow down the aging process.
Sorry, go on. Is the gas dangerous?
Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all.
Alright, let's go.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
It's a nice little change mix up from, you know, the usual dragon slaying and all that stuff, you know. The end of the world can wait. Alright. Come on, Ryder. So, did it say my followers can accompany in here with me? That's weird. That never happened before. Really? Hang on, hold up. Let's go back out here real quick, see if they can follow me in. Yo, peeps. Lydia.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, are you really? Like, I didn't see you come in the building with me. Alright, you guys chill out there while me and Rhonda here deal with the Daedric Prince. Child to State Elysia. We'll probably read that once we're well, you know, whatever. It's a Talos mistake. Oh, it's another book we can read. And Lost Legend, another book we can read, which will actually lead us into a quest about, I think about the Red Eagle.
Give me just.
And Red Eagle's a pretty badass guy. Right. If your render's right, then after that, doing that, the miasma should have dissipated.
Over here.
That looks creepy.
Hold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Oh. Let's do our hunting party. See, these guys are definitely gonna wake up. Let's walk over there, so might as well just go ahead and get the surprises out of the way. Hello, hello, how you doing? Alright. Again, yeah, anytime we see a lockpick, definitely gonna get them. They are very valuable.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Looks difficult to breach.
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. You should have told me the truth.
Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. When the orcs raided the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption for Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright, I'm ready.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
So how can the skull be affecting Dawnstar?
Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Alrighty, so I guess we're going back up here then. Yeah, so Rander was the priest of Vermina. And yes, Daedric lords do have followers, of course. Every religion has followers, including, you know, the real one today, you know.
It's just up here.
There's still pagan followers, there's devil worshipping followers, and of course you have the, you know, the usual Christian, Muslim, stuff like that. So it makes sense that in this game every gods have their own followers. Even for some reason, Malachoth and Mayor's Dagon, you know, the Princess of Destruction, and you know, I can't really quite remember what Malachoth's whole thing is, but I know he wants to enslave Tamriel, because like his plan of oblivion is basically Tamriel, but crowded in like darkness and like chains and shit like that. Basically to I guess taunt Tamriel, whatever. He wants to basically enslave it, so he's an evil dude. Dude, how are you so much stronger, like, when it comes to taking out all these hits than the strong orc warrior over there? That's so weird. Alright. Elves here. Yum 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 yum. Oh, we actually have more, oh, someone's awake. Unless that's the subtitles just kicking off by itself, probably is. Oops, whoops.
God, no!
Go ahead and bring the shield back out as well. Oh, you know what? You can conjure my skeleton over here. Uh-oh. Oh no, that guy has a freaking Warhammer. As I said before, Warhammers are like the most OP. Oh, no, he has a War Axe. Alright, that works. In my opinion, Warhammers are pretty OP. I think they're like technically the strongest weapons in the game, but they're the slowest to wield. I think like in terms of like when it comes to... Okay, I tried like using my shout twice and it wouldn't let me do it. It still won't let me do it. Let me heal before he gets smart and kills me. Alright. Ooh, that's a full lot of money. Screw it, I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna take your clothes, fam.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Scribe. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around.
Yeah, I know where it is. I'm just gonna check around here for books anyways, because you know, we're doing a YouTube series and all that stuff. So who's been saying that? 16 of Courts of Madness. 6 or no 7? No 6. Wow. Wait a minute. Courts of Madness. So I think if I can remember, there is a particular book series written trying to figure out the Daedric Prince Shergora, the Prince of Madness, but like the writer
Yes,
himself
my son.
becomes insane or
What is
something
it
like
I can
that.
help with?
It may have been Hermes Mora, or yeah, Hermes. That's a hard word to say. Hermes
my son. What is it I can
Mora.
help with?
Hermes Mora. Woo! That's hard to say. I'm pretty sure we read that already. The Fireman. Yes we have. See, it's a good thing to keep a list of books we've already read. But yeah, Hermes Mora is the Daedric god of knowledge, and basically anyone that goes into his realm seeking knowledge becomes Cthulhu monsters, which is why it's probably one of my most favorite fucking Oblivion realm ever. You know, because I'm a big Lovecraft nerd. But yeah. But we'll definitely meet Hermes Mora. Not too pretty soon actually. We'll have our first encounter with them.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Found it.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Is that some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject then.
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
So what will the dream stride feel like?
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina.
How will I know when to awaken?
I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Let's go.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
So basically, the torpor that we're looking for is basically a potion that can make you go into dreams, like other people dream. Yeah, sounds freaking sick. So, do we have the Book of Daedra? No, we don't. This actually tells you, gives you information of all the princes. We'll definitely read this one in this episode. You know, just whenever. So, I've kind of cut back on like how many books we're going to do per episode. Usually it was going to be one book per episode, but I know for a fact there'll be at one point where I know there'll be like one point where we'll read like so many books it'll be hard to find. I'll pretty much run out of books to read. Even though I guess that's like very, very broad considering how many books are actually in this game that you can read. But also, you know, I want to mix it up a bit, you know, just so, like, at the last, like, 15 minutes of this stuff like that, we're not always doing a book, like, we can kind of get a little bit further into the story, or whatever we're doing, so, yeah, there you go, that's my reason, really. So, pretty much the, woo! Feisty! Okay, I do not see my skeleton anywhere, so I'm gonna put him in the crossfire. And I'm gonna stay back here and heal up. What? What? Did I just do a freaking execution from, like, with them on the ground and chop his head? Oh my god, I wish that camera angle could have been better. That sucks.
Nothing. Just give
Ew.
up. You can't win.
I never seen an animation, like, where you're, like, I don't know, I guess killing somebody when they're on the ground. Dude. See, there we go, man. I mean, that's another thing. I've been playing this game for 10 years straight, and I've found something new in Skyrim. So, like, I knew that could happen because I did watch this video of, like, animations that were cut. Like, kill animations that were cut, but, like, I didn't know if it was still there or not, so. I mean, it might just be, the mod that I'm using. Might not be, though, because...
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the Torpor.
Actually, I've already found it. Did I
Well
really?
done. I wasn't certain you'd even know what to look for. I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Here? Now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works.
Sorry, I text someone. Alright.
Let's continue. We still have much
First
to
of all,
do.
before we do that, let's go and take the Daedra hearts, because eventually, once we get high enough to be able to craft Daedric armor, which is, I think is stronger than dragon armor? I could be wrong. Yeah, so once we get high enough to do that, we'll already have some hearts to go for. Even though I do technically already know, like, how to get more. Like, you know, there's certain exploits you can use. Why I fail at a lot of things, and potions is definitely one of them. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and drink up. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying though, it might not be a mod that uses the original, whatever you call it, kill animation, because it's technically an external asset, I would believe, so. And, you know, Sony and, you know, that stuff.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The Miasma must be released.
The Miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the Miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here.
Alright. By the way, I can't go in third person or anything. And of course, Skyrim, you don't see your feet, so...
What you want?
We'll just be skipping through the cool parts of, like, action and stuff like that. Like, I literally can't do anything else but run. Excuse me. Allow me to pass right on in between you guys, slashing each other with swords. Stendar? Are you guys part of Stendar? Nah, there's no way. I was gonna say Orcs, worship, oh my god, what is the guy's name? Malachoth. So, interesting. But then again, I guess not all Orcs, can worship the same deity, right? Who knows? Oh. Huh. I think we're back to where we started. Nice. Nice. Oh. Hey, Rondo. There we go. What's up?
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I was really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
We can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
I wonder if I can sneak up on anything. Nope.
Wait.
She just punched me? Damn! Alright. Take that, take this, go in here. And disenchant stuff I do not want. All to help us level up a bit. I haven't used the crossbow yet. I should probably do that. Yeah, since archery is technically OP, I think if the target dies within 4 seconds, it'll be good enough. I guess we'll go with the common soul gem. And then silver helmet. Oh no, whatever helmet I'm wearing, I can't use it for some reason. Whatever. Let's go with stamina. Or can we? Only by 8 points? Not when I can actually get it up to 20 points, so never mind about that. You know what, let's go ahead and level up. I'm just curious. Okay, so we're level 26 now. Alright, you know what, worse enchanting. Let's go ahead and do something here. Fire enchantment, skill enchantment, so it didn't provide extra magicka for recharging. Okay. Might be pretty good. And go up here. Killing blows traps an additional 5% of enemy souls recharging your enchanted weapon. Hell yes. Alright. Whoops. Tournament miss. Yeah. Bit of an overkill there, if I must say, you know, getting your head chopped off and then getting blasted by firebolts, but you know, whatever gets the job done at this point. Oh no, do I not have my shield? Oh dude, I have a shield though. To work. Alright. You know, considering that none of these bodies are really decayed yet, it says this happened very recently. So, Ronda never really went into details, I think, of like when he left this place, but yeah, it doesn't seem like he's gone that far. Hey, you guys were in the Dream Stride.
Ben, Thorin, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mars.
You're a noisy, you know that.
You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the Miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, Priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice.
Alright. Gotta get this ready.
Never should have come.
I can't believe a word spell, like, deviates the, Jack and Shouts. Alright. I know a little bit of magic too. Uh-oh, my boner's gone. Oh no, that's not good. They're completely targeting me. I have no clue where Render is. Why are you all the way over there, fam, when the battle is here? That's good. Try this crossbow. Ooh, right in the eyes. Alright, let's go ahead and fuck him up. Yeah! That's cool. Let's take that. And wait, what? Oh, these only have value of 10. Well, that's kind of lame. Because the one I have is enchanted. Yeah, it makes sense.
I knew Baron and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so?
Yeah, they were trying to kill us.
And had they succeeded, Dawnstar's fate would be sealed. You have a unique way of looking at things, my friend.
Hey man, Skyrim is killed or be
The
killed.
skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Alright, so I guess I'll talk to Boner here. These nuts. So you are very tall. You're definitely a Nord. Or maybe you're a high elf thing? Oh, that'd be pretty cool if the skeletons were like different races. It's just random. That's pretty cool.
He's deceiving you.
Trust me, I'm not checking you out. I'm just
When the
looking at
ritual's
your model.
complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Yeah, I've already seen the effects of the, whatever you call it. The skull of him, you know, it's not that impressive. So. Alright, I'm done checking you out. I'm just curious. Oh, I can't even get up here. Oh, there we go. Wait, activate pedestal? Oh, I don't even want to risk it. Damn, the skull does look pretty damn cool. Pretty evil, but yeah, like I said though, I mean, it doesn't, it's alright. I mean, it's nothing to like be like, oh my god, I gotta kill Aaron or this every time just to get the skull.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
So we're done then.
Yes, the skull has been destroyed, and Dawnstar is safe.
Yay!
I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Well, technically you'll be journeying with me, but yeah, appreciate it.
There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you. Azura's wisdom to you, friend. Looks like you got someone already. Let's not waste any time.
Alright, welcome to the crew, Render. So, my boy here is going to be helping us out for a bit. So now we have a mage in our group. So we got me, Dragonborn, Lydia, pretty much my shield, I guess.
It was a
Render.
bit difficult to come to the ways of Mara at first, but my fellow priests were kind and quite patient.
Render the mage, and then we got Squitch the pet. So I mean, it's better sounding calling him the pet instead of the rat, because now it just makes him sound like a douche still. Anyways, yeah, this is the first time I'm actually gonna be having a Render as a follower, but he is pretty good powerful follower. I think he has a level cap though, as usual. But I've also heard that like the more he travels with you, the more he'll open up about his past, and we'll learn more about him. So that'd be interesting. So once we step outside, we're definitely gonna go ahead and dive into a book, and then call it an episode. Alright, oh, it's dark as shit out here, man. Alright, let's do it when it's like when it's all bright and sunny. You know what? That works. Alright. Yeah, we got the crew. Alright, let's go ahead and probably just go over here and read the book out here. Oh yeah, this is sick. Oh, look at that. You can see Solitude from here.
I was recruited as an acolyte of Vermina as a young elf. I had no real childhood to speak of. We weren't permitted to socialize.
That's fascinating. Thank you. Alright, anyways. Let's go ahead and take out our book. Let's go ahead and read the Book of the Daedra. So we read Daedra and Daedra, which basically puts out the general perspective of what they're here for. But the Book of the Daedra will go over each of the Daedra and yeah, give us a little knowledge of them. Alright, let's go ahead and read it. The Book of the Daedra. Azura, whose spear is dusk and dawn, the magic in between realms of twilight, known as Moonshadow, mother of the rose, and queen of the night sky. Boethia, whose spear is deceit and conspiracy, and the secret plots of murder, assassination, treason, and unlawful overthrow of authority. Clavicus Vile, whose spear is granting those power and wishes through ritual, invocations, and pact. Clavicus Vile is actually the god I mentioned in the past episodes, where he's more of a trickster god. It's pretty cool. Azura is probably my person. If I had to worship a Daedric god, it would be Azura. Plus, I heard that her realm is pretty sweet. So, Boethia, she's pretty much deceit and conspiracies. I think I wouldn't trust her. Just now. Miasma, this is the guy I was talking about, whose spear is scrying of the tides of fate, of the past and the future as it reads in the stars and heavens, and in whose dominion are the trees of the treasures of knowledge and memories. This is Miasma is basically the Daedric god of knowledge. Hircine, whose spear is the hunt, the sport of Daedra, the great game, the chase, known as the huntsman and the father of man-beasts. Basically, Hircine's the god of the hunt, and he's basically the father of basically like werewolves, werebats, werebirds. There's like, you know, obviously you have your typical werewolves, but then in the Elder Scrolls there's different types of were creatures you can be, like a wereboar, a werebear, so it's pretty cool. Malachoth, whose spear is the patronage of the spurned and ostracized, the keeper of the sworn oath and bloody curse. He's basically a tragic god, but he's the one that the orcs worship. Basically how he made is he was eaten and shit out. And yeah, that's how the orcs made. Maroon Dagon, whose spear is destruction, change, revolution, energy, and ambition. He's Maroon Dagon is basically the Daedric god that tried to invade Tamriel in the 4th game. He lost, thankfully. And yeah, and he's a pretty big douchebag. Mafala, whose spear is obscured to mortals known by the names Web Spinner, Spinner, and Spider, whose only consistent theme seems to be interfere in the affairs of mortal and of her amusement. So I don't know too much about her, but basically, You know, it says web spinner, spinner, and spider. I imagine she mostly takes form of what do you call it? Of a spider. But basically, if you loosen one thread, everything falls apart. That's kind of her thing, like with life and all that stuff. Meridia, whose spirit is obscure to mortals, who's is associated with the energies of living things. She's the one that we picked up the beacon from, telling me that she comes to a temple. Basically said, hey, I hate darkness, so you wanna join? Moloch Ball, whose spirit is the domination and enslavement of mortals, whose desire is to harvest souls of mortals, and to bring mortal souls within his sway by spreading seeds of strife and discord in the mortal realm. So he's basically the god of domination, and he wants to enslave all the mortals. Why? Because he has a pretty big douchebag somewhere hiding in his closet. Namira, whose spirit is the ancient darkness known as the spirit Daedra, ruler of sun, dry, dark, and shadowy spirits, associated with spiders, insects, slugs, and other repulsive creatures, which inspires mortal with instinct revulsion. Basically, Namira is the goddess of... She's not the goddess of disease, but she is the goddess of ancient darkness, known as insects, slugs. It's hard to explain because there's another god that is basically the god of disease, but basically Namira, I think she's supposed to be the a hobo god. Like, you know, there's a story where this one guy followed I don't know, I doubt it was Namira, but it was somebody, maybe a worshiper of Namira, that he followed and begged Namira to make him, like, you know, to take him into her service. And after many like months like that, she realized the potential this guy has, and the award that she gave this beggar was to make him ugly, and to make him really ugly, but also he had to live his entire life with at least one disease that would show up on his skin, like herpes, gonorrhea, stuff like that. Anyways, but basically, I guess he technically got to, you know, he got money. You know, he became so ugly, people, you know, felt bad for him or whatever. So I don't know. That's from what I can remember. Nocturnal, whose spirit is the night and darkness. By the way, I think Namir is also a cannibal cult god too. So yes, there are cannibals in this game. Nocturnal, whose spirit is the night and darkness, who is known as Night Mistress. Basically, Nocturnal is pretty much, as her name says, she's the goddess of night and darkness. Not entirely, doesn't mean she's evil. She's just like dark. She's like the dark. So hey, it's pretty cool. For all you late time workers out there, look her up. She might be up your alley. Periite, whose spirit is ordering the lowest orders of oblivion, known as the Taskmaster. Okay, I might be tripping now, because I'm pretty sure Periite is supposed to be the god of disease and all that stuff. Hang on, who is the Daedra? This is what Google's for. Disease. Yeah, Periite. So Periite is basically the god of disease. So I know some other sort of stuff, like a lot. Sanguine, whose spirit is hedonistic, that's a new word, revelry and debauchery and passionate indulgence of darkened nature. So Sanguine is pretty much a chill god. He has such a cool quest that I will not say anything about it, but once we see him, I'll bring him back up again. He's pretty chill though. I mean, this is the kind of guy that I like to, you know, go out and party with. So Sheogorath, whose spirit is madness and whose motives are unknowable. So basically, Sheogorath is the god of madness. Funny enough, in the Elder Scrolls 4, the hero of Kavads, which is your character, goes to the Somerset Isles, the land of the High Elf, because Sheogorath was doing some bad shit. Basically, I think you fight Sheogorath, but then you become the Daedric Prince Sheogorath, and you slowly turn into what Sheogorath looks like in mortal form or whatever. Basically, there is a quest where we meet Sheogorath, and basically, as rumors has it, that character is your character from the Elder Scrolls 4. So that's the rumors, though. We don't really know it entirely. Vermina, who we just had the encounter with, whose spirit is the realm of dreams and nightmares, and whose realm issues forth evil omens. She's basically a big queef. Don't worry about her though. We pretty much done with her. Especially marked for special interest under the heading Malachoth, you find a reference to Scourge, blessed by Malachoth, and dedicated to the use of mortals. In short, the reference suggests that any Daedra attempting to invoke the weapon's powers will expel the void stream of oblivion. The legendary artifact of the Daedra, many are well known, like Azura's Star and Sheogorath Webajack. Others are less well known, like Scourge, Makan's Hammer, I'm pretty sure I said that right, and Bane of Daedra. Yet through Malachoth, blessed Scourge to be potent against his Daedra kin. He thought not that it should fall into Daedra kin, then to serve as a tool for private war among Katif and Forsaken. Thus did Malachoth curse the device, such that should any dark kin seek to invoke his power, that a void should open and swallow that Daedra, and purge him into Oblivion's void stream. From thence to pathfind back to the realm and unreal worlds of the full order of time. So basically what I was saying is a special thing about Malachoth, he's probably the weakest, he's arguably maybe the weakest of the Daedra god, but he's definitely the god of ostracize, and it actually shows with how the other Daedra gods shows him, thanks to Malachoth. They don't consider Malachoth as one of the Daedra gods. Why? Who knows? But I mean, there's you know what? There's a channel on Spotify. It's a very popular podcast channel. Basically, it explains all of the Daedra gods and stuff like that. It's called, well, yeah, there you go. It's called the Elder Scrolls Lorecast. And this guy has a channel explaining, going into further details of each of the Daedra gods. I highly recommend you listen to it if you're interested in the Daedra gods. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got to say. So this just basically goes over the you know, each of the Daedra gods of you know, who's who, what they do, stuff like that. But oh, another thing about Malachoth too is that his unique artifact, I think it's supposed to be a sword, but it's supposed to be used against, or it's not supposed to be used against Daedra, but any Daedra that touches Malachoth is whatever. And you know, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm saying, you know, whatever it could be, it will basically be swallowed up by a void. There you go. It's really interesting, how Malachoth is the Daedra god himself, yet he has an artifact that can be used against Daedric. So each of the Daedric gods have their own artifacts as well, and I think each of the Daedric gods that are shown in this game has their own artifact that we can be able to get, like Vermina's staff that we could have gotten, and quote unquote they're supposed to be kind of powerful, but I mean it's not. But we'll, I don't know, man. I'm a good person, so like when it comes to making choices, evil choices, it's hard for me to make those because I don't know, it won't sit right with me, and it'll kind of just nudge me, probably throughout the entire game, and yeah, I don't want to do that. Anyways, this is where we'll go ahead and stop. So we'll send this book off the cliff because yeah, fuck you, book. Now I think about it, I guess I could have kept it and actually. What? Oh, who knew that he was a miner? Haha, he's a miner. Wait, what? Anyways, I'll definitely see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for so much for watching. And yeah, in the next episode, I think before we head up to Winterhold to catch up and learn the location of the Elder Scrolls, there's actually one more Daedric quest that we can do in Dawnstar that I think I'll go ahead and do it now because it does involve exploring the world. So it's one of those quests that we'll do along the way of whatever we are doing. And stuff like that. So yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next game.